Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Rabel Mangi and I'm a lecturer of Sociology at Raana liaquat Government College of Home Economics, Stadium Road, Karachi. I teach Social Sciences 1, Sociology in BS Home Economics 3rd semester. The course code of the subject is 413 and the topic is social change. Starting with the concept of social change, understanding social change, the concept that is elaborated by Davis. By social change, we meant only such alterations as occur in social organization, such as structure and function of the society. When we are in the society, any part of the society, when it is not performing a specific kind of function in the society, may cause alterations in the social organization that can cause a social change. A very broader aspect or concept of social change has been defined or has been elaborated by Gillen and Gillen. They say social changes are variations from the accepted modes of life, whether due to the alterations in geographical conditions, when a climate change or a specific kind of condition changes, social change occur. And they say in cultural equipment, composition of the population or ideologies, and whether brought about by diffusion or invention within the group. Well, according to him, there are so many variations. Cultural equipment, when an idea has been changed or generated in the society, specifically fashion trend or any specific kind of ideology that is comes in the society through cultural lag or something, so it can have a specific kind of social change, whether brought about by diffusion or invention. Invention can brought about technology within the group, so it can make a social change in the society by invention. Defining the term social change. Social change may be defined as the alteration of the structure and functioning of a particular social system. It is termed to describe variations, modifications, any aspect of social processes, social patterns, and social interactions within the social organization. A social organization is a specific kind of system that is operating a system in a very well defined performing a task. Usually, social change refers to a significant change in behavior of individuals or the members of the society, or change in social system. When social system does not operate or work properly, so that may cause a specific kind of social change. Here we have some specific renowned sociologist definition by Lundberg, Morris Ginsburg, and Gillen and Gilling. The first one is by Lundberg. Social change refers to any modifications in the established patterns of interhuman relationships and standard of conduct. So specifically, he is talking about the interhuman relationships, that how you are communicating with each other, how you are interacting with each other, and the standard of conduct. So a standard of conduct means the behavior. By the concept or by the definition of Morris Ginsburg, social change is the change in social structure as the size of the society, the composition and the balance, its parts or the types of its organization. When size of the society modified, so it can be a cause of a social change. Composition or the balance of its parts, when the functioning parts are not working properly, so it may cause a social change in the society. Gillen and Gillen says, as above we have mentioned, social changes are cause of a social specific variations due to alterations in geographical conditions. Geographical condition means it can be a natural disaster, it can be a flood, it can be a drought situations, or geographical conditions can be a specific kind of earthquakes. And cultural equipment, when ideas change, when some specific kind of fashion trends change, composition of the population, uh, population rises or population decreases, or ideologies and are brought about by diffusion. Diffusion means that spread of cultural ideas by one specific area or one generation to another generation, or inventions within the group. So invention can brought a biggest kind of revolutionary social change in the society. Now we have the classifications of social change. The classification or the types of social change according to cultural anthropologist David Elberl. The four types of social change include alternative social change, redemptive social change, reformative social change, and revolutionary social change. I've inserted the examples in the definitions as well. First one is the alternative social change. Operates at the individual level and seeks to change minor aspects of the behavior. When you are specifically campaigning for something, as I have mentioned, campaigns against texting and driving are the examples of alternative social change. Or we can say we are working for a specific kind of cleanliness in this society. So whenever we see garbage at the road or at outside of the house, we can simply work on it and campaign against specific litter campaigns we can see in the society. In the above one, we were working for the society betterment, but in the redemptive social change, we are functioning on the individual level, in which we can see the dramatic change within the individual. The recovery for programs like alcoholics or patients like psychiatric patients, we can see they are working specifically to make changes in their own life and advocate dramatic personal changes for a specific portion of the population. As reformative social change, to enact a specific change on a broader scale. Here we have an example of Western culture, that movement to obtain marriage rights for same sex couple is an example of reformative social change in Pakistani society. If we can see that we have specific social problems and on which so many youngsters are working on it, as I have seen some asset attack victims, and the specific students group voluntarily working on reformative social change to create an awareness campaigns for the betterment of their life, for the betterment of their jobs as well. Revolutionary social change indicates a dramatic change on a very larger scale. Revolutionary movement seeks to fundamentally restructure society. As restructuring means, we can see the revolution of industrial revolution, French Revolution, American civil rights movement, and Russian Revolution of early 20th century, and we can see the very important we have suffered from the Pakistan movement is the example of revolutionary social change to have some betterment in the society.